Good morning.
Here you are. Well, good morning. Well, you're right on time, David. I guess that means you're anxious to get started on the fundraising program.
Yes, sir. Just as soon as I have a chance to organize my office.
Actually, I took the liberty of gathering some furniture for it. I hope it's okay.
Oh, I'm sure will be.
Well, we can see that later. Right now, I'd like to take David on a tour. Quick tour of the hospital, introduce him to the people who are going to spend all that money.
Really good idea.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good
Lucy.
morning, everyone. Hello.
David, I believe you've met this young lady. She's in charge of the daycare center, Lucy Jones.
Yes, and I was the fundraising head for the last effort that we made. And, you know, it was a concert, and it was a wonderful success financially, socially. And if there's anything I can do to help
Oh,
anything
we'll
at all,
be sure to call you. Now, Steve, I think maybe we ought to get rolling on that tour, don't you think? Time is money.
Mm-hmm.
See you.
Gentlemen, would you excuse me a minute, please?
Yes, of course.
Of course, you'll have to change your wardrobe. Walt, that's the man I was hoping to run into.
Yeah.
Have you, made your decision?
Yeah, I'm in.
You've made the right decision.
Okay, yeah, but first I have to finish up a lab report for Robert Scorpio and that guy who died, all right?
Okay.
Walt, there's a telephone call for you.
Yeah, okay. That should take about as long as it'll take you to raise the money, all right? I'll do what you want, but I want to be paid up front. Cash. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay.
Mom? Are these the two cartons?
Yeah, that's what I want. I think this one.
Just one totally awesome breakfast, dudes.
Like this one.
Come get it while it's warm.
Okay, eat.
Okay. Maman mange tous les petits déjeuners.
Sorry? Yeah, that was nearly very good. I think we need a little work on the accent.
Oh, man. I know you're anxious to split from Montreal, but until then, how about laying things on me in plain English?
Yeah, well, we've been practicing our extremely bad French, so this is le petit déjeuner. Did you know that Montreal is the second largest French-speaking city?
And not bad on Far Eastern culture either. Be sure to visit the Chinatown while you're there.
Well, I can't wait to see everything. So, Mom, when are we leaving?
Just in a few hours, actually.
Do you think Daddy will make it over in time to say goodbye?
Yes, I'm sure he will. He said he would if he can tear himself away from the office.
Okay,
Thank you, Lily.
eat.
What are these?
Yeah, well, look, I know the tests take time, but listen, mate, I've got an investigation which is in the toilet here, just waiting to be flushed. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm dwelling on our friendship. Do what you can. Thank you. Is it that time already?
No, I know I'm a little early. The plane doesn't take off until after lunch.
Oh, you said you want to go with that Dead Agent Tucker's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Dead Agent Tucker's stuff here.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that I missed something the first time round. I'm getting nowhere on this investigation.
Why don't you consult your Australian mystic?
I did that. He told me to look to the stars.
Look to the That's supposed to be a clue?
Got me a stiff neck.
Well, no wonder you were so preoccupied last night.
Well, between stargazing and Jackson, we ain't getting too far on this, Lewis.
I don't think we're going to find a needle in this haystack.
Could be right. Well, there's no point in both of us wasting our time. You get back to your office.
Okay, call me if you need me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you haven't heard anything from Felicia yet, right?
Nothing.
No. I just can't believe that you haven't discovered anything new about the WSB agent that was murdered.
I don't buy the food poisoning bit.
Well, I don't understand why you're so sure that the man was murdered, even if he was on a case.
Well, he sure didn't die in his sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, he did manage to get a note off to me with the word Jackson on it in his dying minutes.
What about that latest prediction from Tanganeva, the one that said, look to the stars?
Look, believe me when I tell you that I love that old guy. But I just know when all this is over, we're going to come to natural causes as the reason behind all of the malarkey.
Look, you look really busy here. Why don't I call Anna and Robin and let them know that you'll be tied up for a while? What do you say?
Well, it's probably a good thing that I get away from this. There is such a thing as looking for something too hard. That way you tend to miss it.
Hmm.
You remember what time they're leaving?
Yeah. Plane takes off at 2:30.
Good. That leaves us some time to go shopping.
Shopping?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Robin's birthday when she's in Montreal. I've got her a nice card. I'd like to get her a nice present to go with it.
Uh-huh. Do you mind if I make just a small suggestion?
Well, she's got plenty of power tools, and I only bought her a new set of scuba tanks, so that's out.
Money. Get her money.
Honey? Well, yeah, but this is supposed to be kind of personal, isn't it?
I know.
Money is easy.
But this time, I think it would be a great present because she's off on her very first grown-up adventure with just herself and Anna, and I think she would really like a purse full of some mad money to spend.
Think?
Mm-hmm. Trust me. Listen, I'll show you the way to the bank.
She wants a bank?
I'll show you the way. Yeah.
How about...
Can you afford it?
How about a check?
Listen, now.
Check seems awfully expensive for a little.
Oh, please, don't get up. I just came to get my address book.
Oh, really? What are you trying to put together, a backup in case Alan doesn't pan out?
If you must know, I'm going to help out the fundraising drive at the hospital.
You know, if you go around that hospital chasing after Alan, you're just going to look like an idiot. Not to mention settling for second best.
Second best?
Second best.
To what? To a law office that's supported by my own jewelry?
Not for long, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby. Why don't you explain how, then? Go ahead.
Because I'm going to the top, so you ought to start betting on me for a while. You understand? I don't suppose you'd be willing to answer that phone? Didn't think so. Scott Baldwin.
Tracy, are you alone?
No, but I will be in just a second. Hold on a second. Hey, Lucy, well, why don't you beat it, will you? I'm sort of cooking up a big deal here.
Really? You know, if you're cooking up a big deal, I'm sure it's half-baked.
What's up, Tracy?
Walt signed up for our project.
Well, let's make sure that he doesn't know more about our project than he needs to know, okay?
Let me worry about that. You've got more important things to do.
Like what?
Walt wants to have his commission up front, in cash, today.
Oh, wait a minute. What do I look like, some kind of a bank?
You're a business associate in a venture that's going to make you very rich.
It's going to, Tracy. That doesn't pay the rent. This is going to put a big dent in my cash reserve.
Only drones need something in reserve. You're a man who lives by his wits, his charm, his talent.
Oh, really? A few other things you might want to squeeze in there, Tracy?
Besides, no cash, no Walt, no profit.
All right, I get the picture. Look, I'll see what I can do, all right? I'll put something together. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
That's what it is, David. Here's your office. This will be your home for the next few weeks.
Like it?
Very much. Tracy's been all over the hospital commandeering furniture and supplies for you. If there's anything else you need, just let us know. Meanwhile, I'm late for a staff meeting, so if you'll excuse me.
Thanks for the tour, Dr. Hardy.
You're welcome.
I hope you like the arrangement.
I do. Appreciate all your...
Do you have something to do with this, huh?
Excuse me, Ned. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a letter from Dawn. She's gone. She's left town because someone made her believe that she and Windermere have become a noose around my neck. Now, wonder who that could be, Mother. Huh?
Why don't you and I go outside?
No. You'll have more privacy here. I'll be back later, Tracy.
David, I don't know what to say. I'm really embarrassed about this. I cannot believe you came ranting in here like a maniac.
Listeners, just listeners. Perhaps it would be best if you saw Windermere and concentrate, listen to me, and gaining on your inheritance. Otherwise, I'm afraid you'll lose everything and you'll blame me for it. And that's that Dawn thinking, Mother. That's yours.
I won't be screamed at, Ned, and I didn't convince Dawn of anything. She merely came to her senses all by herself, just as you should.
If I lose Dawn...
You're not going to lose Dawn, Ned. You're going to kiss and make up, especially if you pay attention to what she says in that letter and start doing real business instead of your pie-in-the-sky venture.
I tell you what, I'll just make you two promises, Mother. I'm not giving up on Dawn, and I'm not giving up on Windermere.
Listen, young man, don't slam the door.
Something the matter?
Yeah, her.
Oh, don't look at me. It's Dawn that upset him.
What does this have to do with Dawn?
Well, she wrote him a letter, told him to sell Windermere and concentrate on real business. Very sound advice, if you ask me.
And I'll bet asking you is exactly what she did. Well, I'll have to talk with her.
That'll be a neat trick. She's gone away.
Where?
Don't know. Ask him. He got the letter. David, I am so sorry. What a terrible way to welcome you to your new office.
Well, let's just take it as an omen that all of our activities are equally exciting.
You know, when it comes to affairs of the heart, my son is a little naive. I can't imagine where he got that from. Certainly not from me.
Everything she writes in there is practically word for word the propaganda my mother's been drumming into her.
Well, of course it is.
Well, then you understand why I'm so mad.
I understand why you're mad, but Tracy isn't the reason for this.
Of course she is.
Wrong. You are.
Monica, how can you say that? You read the letter. Dawn wants me to give up Windermere. I've been breaking my back trying to make it a success.
Well, you've been breaking Dawn's heart. And the reason she's gone, Ned, is because you have turned into a stubborn, bullheaded, bullying Quartermain.
I'm a pragmatic businessman, Monica.
So is Alan Quartermain.
So was my grandfather.
No. Don't kid yourself there, Ned. Edward would love to grouse and pontificate, and he'd enjoy doing that. But the minute Lila would raise an eyebrow, he'd turn around and he'd do the right thing. He never got his priorities twisted. Lila always came first.
But I was doing it all for Dawn.
Well, you may have started out doing it all for Dawn. And then that little blind spot that Tracy has, Alan has, got in the way. Called ambition. And anything that got in your way, you rolled right over it, including Dawn.
So I played right into my mother's hands.
Oh, Ned, come on, don't look for villains. Dawn was perfectly capable of handling Tracy and her schemes and her plots. What she couldn't handle was you turning into that same creature.
I can't even apologize to her. I don't know where to find her.
I don't think at the moment she needs any more pressure from you. I have an idea where she might have gone. I'll go talk to her. Maybe I can convince her to come back.
Is there anything I can do?
You can have a long talk with yourself. Just make sure there's something worthwhile for her to come back to. Do you by any chance know where Alan is? I need to see him immediately.
Well, he's with Walt Benson. They're conferring about that autopsy that Commissioner Scorpio wanted done.
It's Robert. Robin. It's your dad.
Now, I'll open it. I know, chum. Duke's not so easy to forget. No.
I'm coming. Mom, Butch.
Oh.
Thanks.
Hi, dear.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
I was just going to call you.
Oh, you really are going.
You guys, didn't believe yet? We're not too late, are we?
No, Robin. Robin wants to say goodbye to Tanganita before she leaves.
Oh.
Yeah, he was so nice to me, and what if he leaves before me and Mom get back?
There's not much chance of that. He wants to stick around till after I've solved this case, which you think current rate of progress should be sometime after you're fully grown.
I'm almost all grown up now.
Yeah, I guess I sometimes forget about that. Anyway, you're headed up to the Paris of the North on a rather special occasion. I just thought that just maybe this could come in handy. Right.
Thank you.
If it's money.
Your mother would think that.
It's money.
It's money.
Oh, wow, how much have you got there, kiddo? Wow.
$40.
True,
But you should read the card. Read the card.
She doesn't have to read that. No.
Read it out loud.
Aloud. To my daughter, you are beginning a trip, but you've just completed a much more important journey. I'm going to miss my little girl.
But.
Okay. But I'm proud as can be of the wonderful young lady you become. Love, Dad. Thank you.
Aww, that's nice.
That's very nice.
Now go put the money away.
Well, you want me to help you find your purse?
Well, I think I have a better idea.
You want coffee anybody? You want coffee?
I can't. Kate probably can. I've got to get back to work. Look, I'm convinced I've overlooked something.
About the case?
Bingo.
Something.
What you got
I
there?
haven't checked out.
Just something staring you
What
in
is
the
it?
face.
It's just,
Look what I got. A money belt. Dad gave it to me. Yep, it's like the Spies, you know. He had one just like it when he was in the WSB.
Belt.
Is it in there?
Belt?
It's still in the card.
It's still in the card?
I'm desperate enough to
Okay.
try anything. Listen, can you do me a favour and run her over to see Tanganyika, the good girl? Grab your coat, let's go. We have a little bit of work to do, dear.
Bye. Bye.
Well, there. That should be just about perfect, don't you think?
Perfect. I guess all it needed was a man's touch.
Well, a good many things do. Well, it was wonderful of you to find all this furniture for me. Thank you.
There wasn't much help lifting the heavy pieces.
Yes, I could have used my young assistant this morning, but he's, I don't know, he's young and he's bright, and he doesn't mind lifting a heavy load once in a while.
Is he as good with people as you are?
Yeah, he's great. There are some things I prefer doing.
I'm awfully glad.
Will he be coming in soon?
Well, he's tying up some loose ends on a prior business deal. I'll be expecting him shortly.
Excuse me, maybe you can help me.
Sure. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine, Phoebe Dawson.
What are you, a cop?
A cop? Like I said, Phoebe and I are friends.
You friends?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know what angle you're coming from, buddy, but I'm Phoebe Dawson, and you know what? I don't remember having friends that look like you.
You're Phoebe Dawson?
Yeah.
No, they can't be. I mean...
I'll tell you what. Ask my parents, okay?
No. Listen, I don't know this girl very well. We just met a couple of times. She's as beautiful as you are. I guess I just wanted to become friends.
Uh-huh. Friends. Well, good luck. See you later.
Maybe there's another Phoebe in the neighborhood. Maybe I got the last name wrong.
Listen, you better leave me alone. I mean it.
Well, she's about your height. Dark red hair, dresses very hip, wore glasses. She had gorgeous blue eyes.
Listen, you got a missing person, call a cop. And that's exactly what I'm going to do if you don't leave me alone.
You guys should have called. I could have saved you a trip. We've got nothing new on anything.
Let's not be too hasty.
Well, you got something? A tip or
Apparently
something?
out of the mouths of babes or something. There's...
Aha.
What are you looking for?
That's what I'm looking for.
What?
Right there.
What is it? Oh, there's something here.
What it is a clue.
What?
We've been looking for. Robin, kind of put me onto this. What do you make it up there?
I don't know. It looks like it's been mended or something. Or...
Pre-stitched, perhaps?
Yes, definitely.
Let's prise it apart and see what Agent Tucker thought was so, important to conceal.
Yeah, there's something in there.
Well. What do you think?
That's it?
Well, Robin's got a couple like that in her money book.
Well, Olin, she called him something. Andy's. What's this guy's name?
Jackson, Andrew Jackson. That's it. That's our Jackson.
Take this to the lab. Tell him I want the best possible blow-up with the highest degree of accuracy. And tell him to be real careful, all right?
Yeah.
And get going.
Yeah, on my way.
Very good. Dr. Courtney, it's your wife. She's been looking for you all morning.
Take a message. I'll get back to her. Thanks. Hi.
Oh, well, hi there.
This has got to be my lucky day. I was just thinking about you.
Really, you were?
Why would that surprise you?
Well,
I just didn't think that you'd want to track me down in such a public place.
Well, I went to your office. They told me you might be up here, and I really needed to talk to you. Couldn't wait.
Oh, I can't stand there. I get so bored all alone in my office.
I got the opposite problem in my office. I've got patients and staff and everybody else there. I don't even have a chance to think.
You know, you are welcome to share my office anytime.
That's very kind of you. I'll keep that in mind. Listen, I got to ask you a big favor.
Well, sure. What are, friends for?
I hate to even ask you to tell you the truth, but I don't trust Scott Baldwin around you.
Alan, you know I've always been able to handle Scott Baldwin.
I know that. That's why I want you to check up on him for me.
Is he up to something?
He's always up to something, and now that he's messing around with Tracy, I want to find out what they're both up to.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Please. I'm particularly interested in finding out if David McAllister is involved in any of their schemes. Tracy's paying an awful lot of attention to him lately.
All right, consider it done. Is there anything else you need?
No, that'll do for right now. You're an amazing woman.
Well, thank you. I think I'm a very lucky, very grateful woman.
Okay. Either of you two have a stakeout in the Dawson house that I don't know about?
Phoebe Dawson?
No, not me.
I mean Phoebe Dawson's father. He just called. He's hopping mad. Says he wants us to stop harassing him. He's going to hit us with a lawsuit.
What's his problem?
His problem is that there was a cop down there, he said, in plain clothes. Said he was talking to Phoebe and asking her questions again.
Oh, no, it's not Frisco or Colton, is it?
No. Those two are right here in town, not in Connecticut.
Well, I don't know, then.
Well, it's certainly not us.
No.
Unless Decker's got himself into another problem and someone's after him.
Which means that Felicia will be in trouble, too.
We can't help either one of them unless we get some action from that flyer or maybe that show that Colton and Frisco did. That might get some new leads.
I just wish she'd call. I'd feel so much better.
I'm into that.
Yeah. Well, I'll go back and call him. Oh, Lionel. Oh, you got him. Okay, good. Look, right over there. Put him right up on top of that. That's great. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks a lot. Talk to you.
Well, really
It's okay.
good.
Where's the close-up?
Yeah,
Here, put it here. Oh, no. How strange.
What's wrong with this picture?
what a horrible thing to do to Andy.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder none of these have turned up in circulation. They couldn't use them.
Tucker was obviously onto this when he died. Who'd ever thought that Tanganeva's message from the dead would wind up as a message from a cross-eyed Andy Jackson?
Hi.
Hello.
Aren't you cold out here?
Well, your presence warms me more than a fire. It was good of you to visit me before your trip.
How did you know that she was going on a trip?
Well, it is the way of things. I have a small gift for my young friend.
Look, it's a picture of Friday.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful. Oh,
No,
it's beautiful.
no.
Thank you.
The friendship of the dog is what's wonderful. My drawing, well, it only remembers that friendship.
Beautiful.
This is a wonderful present. Thank you very much. What's that?
An old man's magic.
What does that mean?
If I answer your question, I will teach. But everything cannot be taught. It is better for learning if you study. The meaning's there in the drawing. You'll find the answer for yourself. And then you'll have a greater reward than simply knowing the answer. You will also understand. Only then will the meaning be completely clear.
somehow you don't look like a world beater right at this moment.
I got enough problems right now. I don't need a lot of static out of you.
Okay, I deserve that.
What are you up to?
Nothing. I know better than to try and con you. I am just here to admit I made a tiny mistake.
Don't try and con a con, fool a fool.
I'm not. I'm just apologizing for, being insensitive to you this morning.
Oh, 'cause maybe now you're realizing that I am working on sort of a big deal?
Well, maybe that's, part of it. You know, I've never tried to hide that side of me from you. I find you absolutely irresistible except for one tiny fact, your lack of money.
And maybe you're also starting to see that I'm not the loser that you've been painting me all along here.
You know, I never really thought you were a loser. I always admired your resourcefulness and all your charm. It's just I'm a little bit, impatient.
Uh-huh. Like when you sort of waltzed out of here this morning?
When I sort of waltzed in here this morning and waltzed back in right now. I'm very, very impatient.
So, you realize that I got this big deal going, huh?
Maybe a little bit, and I figure I was wrong this morning because if you're really planning to outsmart Alan, he doesn't stand a chance.
Not a chance.
And I like to ride with the winner. You know that about me.
Well, hop on. I'll take you for a ride around the block.
Okay, well, tell me, how are you going to do this? You know, you can tell me a little bit about it, huh?
Oh, it's very complicated, Lucy.
Well, then I can help you with it. You just tell me. I mean, you always say how great we are together.
Oh, we are great together.
All right, so how are you going to outsmart Alan?
Let's not talk about that right now. I think we have some other business that we need to talk about.
Mr. Baldwin left this for you. He insisted I keep it in the drawer and give it to you personally.
Thank you very much. Would you page Dr. Benson for me, please?
Sure.
Hi, I'm going to be checking out. You by any chance seen my husband?
He's right there.
Oh,
I got your message.
well, I'm not surprised. I left him all over the hospital.
I'm sorry, Monica. I was tied up. What did you want?
Dawn has gone away.
Again?
Don't sound like that. She had her reasons.
What'd she want to do? Miss Ned's financial funeral?
Spoken like a true Quartermain.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. What did you want? You didn't tell me anything.
I wanted to tell you that I am going after her.
You can't do that.
It's important, Alan.
Monica, this dermastatin project is important as well. We're about to start testing on it.
I shouldn't be gone more than just a couple of days.
Hang on one second. You don't seem to understand, Monica. We are in a race with another company. The first person that gets the product on the market is going to make a fortune.
Okay, you start the test without me.
Monica, your personal supervision is essential to the testing.
Right now, what is essential personally to me is Dawn. I'm sorry, Alan.
Monica, please, you can't do this. I need you.
Don't understand. I have to.
I can't.
More problems in Blissville? Or did she just throw a monkey wrench into your professional life?
Get out of my life, Tracy.
Ah,
Wait, you got anything
yes,
for me?
I do. And do me a favor, don't count it. It's all there.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Okay.
Thank you, Doctor. Now, when can you start?
Well, I think I just did. All right, so keep your fingers crossed. If all goes well, I'll have what you want.
You know what? I don't think I have to keep my fingers crossed. All is going well. Extremely well.
Hi.
Hi there, hi.
All out of breath.
way you two shot out of here, something big must be going down.
Yeah, it is. Robert thinks he's nearly got to the end of his case now.
So, is the commish ready to bust the bad dudes?
I think so. Close it, yeah.
Well, he's the very best.
He certainly is, yes. So, I wish I was that close with Felicia. Right, now then. Right, tickets and, what about Robin's camera?
Oh, I got it packed.
Keys, I need those, and, film. What else?
Everything.
And toothpaste. I've got to do toothpaste, and I'll get that at the airport, toothpaste. Is she back from Tanganivas yet?
Very soon.
Very soon, okay. Toothpaste, shampoo. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be something I'll forget.
Slow down, old chum. You don't have to pretend with me.
What do you mean?
Your real feelings about this trip.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You forget how well I know you.
No, I just want to get away with my daughter for a while.
But? Come on. Stop it. You're going on a nice trip.
I just miss him so much.
I do, too.
I've never felt so alone in my whole life. It's just everywhere I go, that's why I've got to get out of here. Everything reminds me of him.
You're asking too much from yourself, Anna. It takes time. When something means so much comes to an end.
I never even got to say goodbye to him. I never even saw his... I never even saw his body. Oh, I'm so alone, Olin. I come home, I go to bed, I get up, I go to work. I just keep busy, so I didn't think about him. When is this gonna end? I don't know how long this is gonna take.
Listen, dear. You don't need to hold all of this inside. You have to allow yourself to grieve.
I can't. I just can't. I have to stay strong for Robin. I have to do that.
Look. What about Anna? Who's gonna be strong for her? I'll get that.
Oh, God, who is it?
I'll get it. Oh, hi, Commissioner. Hello. We're almost through packing.
Good.
Anna has one suitcase and one carry-all, and your Robin has 3 suitcases. I'll get the rest of the...
For a week?
Oh, yeah, Robin. She has to have 5 changes a day, or else it's not enough, you know.
What's going to happen when she makes a teenager?
I don't know. Maybe we could sell her.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. How much do you suppose we'd need to raise to get someone to take her off our hands?
I don't know. We'd have to pay someone, wouldn't we?
Boarding school. That's it. Anything you Brits ever could get right. Bung them in there at the age of 8 and dole them out until they're civilized and can take their rightful place in society.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get rid of her.
Yeah. We could.
You couldn't live 6 weeks without her, you know that?
No, not since she's become a better detective than me.
She is better than you.
Well, she got lucky with Tucker's belt. Next time it won't be so easy.
That was interesting. Andy Jackson's optical problems, yeah, that's different.
Maybe the counterfeiter had a sense of humor.
I shouldn't think Tucker believes that.
Agreed.
Oh, whatever happened about that blonde hair we found in his office, remember?
Well, I sent the sample to Washington for any possible matchups. I'm still waiting for a reply.
What did Tanganeva say?
Why should he have to say anything?
Oh, come on, don't be dense. He said a flaxen-haired creature was going to do you in.
Yeah, well, since Tucker got done in, there's no connection, is there? At least I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Well, I just think that it's an uncanny coincidence, a blonde hair like that there.
That's what makes police work such a belly buster. You know, you never know what's going to happen.
Hi, are we late?
No.
Dad, did you tell Tad and Eva that we were going on a trip?
No, I never actually got around to it.
He is unreal. He knew Mom and I were going on a trip. And look, he drew this for me for my birthday.
Oh.
Oh, psychedelic sausage.
I love that.
Well, this is the last of it.
It's wonderful.
Oh, and
What is
Yes?
did you pack my
Maybe it's
purple and
upside
orange
down.
sweater?
No.
I packed everything decent you own, girl.
I know you didn't pack it. I love that sweater, and also goes with my green jeans.
You have to have this girl's eyes checked. Green jeans with purple and orange. Radical. All these bags are packed to the max.
It's not my daughter.
Yes, she is. I will go and convince her that she cannot take that. It's the only known method to parenthood.
You going to beat her with a wet fish?
No. Oh, I'm going to bribe her with money. Get your checkbook out.
Can I make a loan?
Get it out.
Oh.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, Alan, hi. I was just coming to look for you.
Is it windy outside?
Oh, you know, I think there's some storm clouds brewing out there.
Well, my day is going so far downhill, it could be an early winter blizzard.
Oh, well, I'm afraid what I have to tell you is not going to help much. I struck out.
I can't wait very much longer.
Well, Alan, I don't think that's going to do any good because I did everything I could think of.
I don't know how she could do this to me.
What? Do what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. I'm so upset about something else. Forget about me. What did you find out about Scott?
Well, nothing. I tried my hardest. I really did. And the only thing I could figure out is he is onto something very big.
Well, that I could figure out for myself.
Well, Alan, look, I know Scott very well. And the only way his lips would be so sealed shut is if it was very major. So I figured perhaps you and I should get together and come up with a game plan of our own.
Yeah, sure. We can work on that.
Wait, Alan, I am free for dinner a little bit later, and we could get together and talk about it some more.
Yeah, maybe not now. I've got so many... Yeah, Monica didn't show up. She's going away. I got tested. It's the whole thing is such a mess. It's unbelievable.
All right, I'll deal with the heavy stuff. All of you got your license?
Yeah, license.
Good.
Oh, car keys.
Get the
are what
car
I
keys,
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, don't forget those, and I've got money, I've got
Anna,
everything.
you
Yes.
have a wonderful time.
Oh, I will. This is all because of you. Thanks.
I miss you already.
You miss me already. Okay, now listen, you call me if anything happens with
Yeah.
the case.
Well,
Police show or anything like that. You've got my number.
Yeah.
You've got the hotel number. You've got everything. All right,
I'm
I've got
going to the
everything.
car.
Right.
Hey, you folks don't take too long to say your
Okay.
goodbyes.
Yeah, we haven't got that much time.
Look,
Right.
I'll just take this one out to the car, right?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, will you two?
I'm going to miss you two.
Oh, I'm going to miss you.
Listen, you promised me you're going to look after each other, all right?
Daddy, we're not children.
I know that humanly. I'm just getting used to the idea, all right?
You're like an old mother hen, you are.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm not going to do anything about it. 'cause
Shake it,
suits
dudes.
you.
Come on.
Okay.
Bye, Daddy. I miss you.
Hey, take this. I love you. Oh, you just take care of yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And stay away from any strange blondes. I mean that. I do. Get the big one, I'll get the pink. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
our dress.
Right. Want the flowers? Sofa?
Bye, house. See you later.
I'm telling you the truth. She said she was Phoebe Dawson. She wasn't the Phoebe Dawson I met in Atlantic City, but...
I cannot believe that you are so stupid to tip your hand to this woman.
Well, what else was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to know that she was the wrong Phoebe? Just took me by surprise.
You blew it. And now you've got Scorpio involved in this thing.
Yeah?
So what? So stay alert, Jimmy. Some cops you just don't want to underestimate, and Scorpio is at the top.
Don't worry. I mean, if he gets too nosy... It gives me a lot of pleasure to get rid of this Scorpio.
You're gonna miss them.
Yeah, I generally do. This time, though, I don't think it'll be quite so bad.
You know what? I just realized that this is the first time since you and I met that Anna and Robin are completely gone and we are all alone.
Well, I'd hardly call it completely. You've still got...
Mary, you've still got Iona, you've still got, Jimmy,
Don't worry about them, I'll tell you. Now that I have a chance to get you all to myself, I will not let them intrude.
Huh? Oh. Only on yourself, huh? Yeah? How do I know that?
I'll tell you because my motives are completely dishonorable.
Oh, I love it when you talk like this.
Tomorrow at 9, 8 Central, A Family Feud has Doogie moving out of the house.